walk to the Power East. So our unknown captain, Marvin.
Elijah Roman, couldn't be more perfect. Danny?
Captains for your Elbert County Blue Devils.
Boy, he's walking. He's got your toughness, Danny. I knew he was coming back. He was never not played.
He just don't have Danny's hair.
Well, he's a lot better looking than Danny, though.
As they shake each other's hands again, Athens Christian with a limited amount of players. I think it's something like 16 or 17. So we'll have probably some special circumstances during this game. We hope to see a lot of JV and freshmen out there tonight. And again, this is the final regular season game. As the white hat has flipped the coin. Well, he touched both of them on the shoulder, so I don't know who it is. So they go to each other's side of the field. So Elbert County has won the toss, and they will defer. And Athens Christian will receive.
Elbert County has won a toss and has deferred.
And as they make their way back to their teammates, as they prepare to run through their banners, we're about to get underway. Elbert County hosting Athens Christian. And that was your Sheriff Melvin Andrews and Ward's Pharmacy coin toss. And they have got 1 minute on the clock. And that will end the Pinnacle Bank pregame show. And we're about to have our opening kickoff. That is sponsored by Elbert Moore Hospital, EMH Cares.
Under the lights.
Visit emhcare.net to see what our hospital can do for you. So, Athens Christian. Now, it looks like two-tone pants, yellow and white. White jerseys, yellow helmets. Blue Devils in white pants, navy blue jerseys in their white helmets. Last game, we'll be watching the Raven Commerce. I've got my guy, Connor, going to keep us informed. But while I've got just a second, I'm going to run through this right quick so y'all can cipher it for a minute and digest it.
Yep.
So obviously, if Commerce beats Raven, Commerce wins the region. We're second. If Raven beats Commerce by 13 or more points, Raven will be the champion. Commerce will be second, will be third. If Raven beats Commerce by 11 points or fewer, Commerce is the champion, Elbert second, Raven third. If Raven beats Commerce by 12, and it has to be exactly 12, Commerce will win, Raven will be second, and Elbert third. So if you could have recorded that, that'd have been good, because I don't know if I can say it again.
I still don't know exactly
how
that works, but we're going to be giving you updates, because it will determine whether we play in the Granite Bowl. Now, we will not play next week.
No, we're off next week.
We're actually ahead in the schedule. We have an off week, so we got and probably a good time for that. Stuart, just looking down on the field now, I'll tell you this, they don't have many, but the kids they got on the field are good-sized kids now.
First time I've seen
little kids there.
First time I've seen 3 kickoff returners standing on the 15-yard line. So we're about to get underway as Brandon sets the ball on the tee, raises his hand, and we are off. And he pooches it down to about the 27, and he fumbles it, and now they're scrambling for the ball. Let's see who's got it. He missed. He had to run up. Elbert County recovers the fumble on the first play of the game. He came up and he was in full speed, and it just hit off his pads, and he could not maintain possession, so he fumbles. And we'll take over possession on our first drive on the Eagles 31.
Yeah, Stuart, the ball was kicked really, really high. I mean, he really got it up in the air. And if you've not played here before, and probably that young man had not, it gets up in those lights, and it is really tough to catch that thing. We've dropped a few of them.
Red's your quarterback. Jakari's your running back. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Jakari got a hole. Jakari's shooting down the middle. Now he cuts back to the near sideline, makes another cut down to 5, and they'll tackle him at the 3-yard line. Jakari.
Great run by Jakari.
Made a lot of moves to make a lot of Eagles miss there. So the first play all the way down to the 3-yard line.
28-yard run to start off by Jakari, and did a real good job. And a good job by Athens Christian to get him on the ground, because he was a lot to try to tackle right there.
JT and his running back now, and they give it to him, and he's just going to walk in the corner. Jermaine Sims on a 3-yard run with only
touchdown number 3.
12 seconds off the clock to make it 6-0. So JT's gotten a little more carries in the last 3 or 4 games. We hadn't seen him much in the first part, but that's his first touchdown, I believe, as a Blue Devil. So just like that, the Devils are up 6-0, in the PAT is up and is good. So with 11:38 to go in the first, Elbert County 7, Athens Christian 0.
In the first, Devils 7, Athens Christian 0.
So Athens Christian fumbles the opening kickoff. The Devils recover, and it only takes them 2 plays. 28-yarder by Jakari and a 3-yarder by JT. And that's the way we wanted to start.
Yeah, that was a quick start for the Blue Devils, and really, really tough way to start for Athens Christian. Just really tough. But Stuart, unless you've ever done this, and I've actually done that before. I've been down there on that field at night and tried to catch the ball down there like that. And your depth perception's pretty tough there. But a good start for the Blue Devils here.
So Brandon to kick again. I wonder if he's going to, in his whole life and career and life, will ever kick the ball off 2 times within 13 seconds. This one will come down in the same spot. It's taken at the 23, and he will run it on up, and now it looks like 27 grabbed the ball. He took off down the sideline. I didn't hear a whistle blow.
They never knew it. The referee did not know it, that he took the ball away from him. And that was definitely before the whistle blew.
Destin Gray.
Wow. Great
just
job
all of
by
a sudden,
Gray.
And they didn't call it, so.
Just got fooled there, and honestly, it fooled me too, because I saw us sprinting out of we're not on the ground yet, and a good job there by Elbert County.
So they'll place it on the 29. So Athens Christian with their first offensive play of the night. 1 back set, the old wing T. Rolls out to the right, fires, complete, and Isaiah Davis will run him down and throw him down at the 32, but they'll mark it at the 35, so a 5-yard pickup.
Well, it was a really nice play right there, well designed, ran it out, and the quarterback, and these numbers are brutal to see because of the way they're on there, and I was trying to see the quarterback for,
I can't.
I think, is that Bryson? Hard to see from here, Stuart. It's just hard to pick up that yellow.
I'm wanting to say it's number 1, which is Wiggins.
Okay, that's Wiggins.
So under center running wing T. Hadn't seen that in a while. Straight up the middle, and we'll hit him. A host of Devils drives him in the ground at the 37.
Stuart, they had
Lincoln
a good block in there.
Yeah,
They got a big hole right there.
They're going to give him 4 yards.
Riante Tucker on the stop.
So Riante was in there. So it's 3rd and 1.
Brings up
2 nice looking plays, and their line of scrimmage is really a nice looking line of scrimmage. Couple really good sized kids in there.
1 receiver and running the wing T. They give it to the fullback, and he will not get enough for it. They stop him, maybe lose a yard there on that play. They tried to go straight up the middle. Malik Moon, DJ Rayford in on the tackle, Riante. So let's see if they'll go for it. It's still 4th and 1. No, they're going to punt.
Rosa on the carry.
So Eli will run onto the field and be your punt returner.
Harris deep for the Devils.
And don't want to jump off sides on this now. Just stay on sides and let them kick the football here.
Lazy snap. Pretty good kick. Eli takes it at the 29-yard line. with a fair catch, and the Devils' second possession will start from their own 29 with 9:24 to go in the first quarter. Elbert County 7, Athens Christian 0.
That was a really nice punt right there. I think
Didn't have a lot of spin on it, but it hung in the air a while.
Yeah, Eli had to go back pretty good. And Eli did a really good job catching that football because there was an Athens Christian kid literally 13 inches from him.
10 on the 29-yard line.
Yeah, one little mistake there, and Athens Christian has the ball. Reg, quarterback, Jakari back in, 2 receivers left and right. Red takes it, wants to throw. No pressure, fires down the middle, complete to Tyrekus Jones. Let's see if he's got the speed to break, and he does, down to the near sideline. Will he go? Tyrekus will go.
Scarborough's pass.
With 9:10 to go, a 71-yard pass from Red to Tyrekus. He made a move at the 40-yard line and split 2 Eagles at the 30, and that was the end of that.
And I'm telling you, Stuart, if you want to see what a college throw looks like, Red put it on the money, and I mean he put it with zip, and it was a thing of beauty to see it hauled in, and all the rest was speed.
Reek run a deep slant down the middle of the field, split the 2 safeties they had back there, and it was a perfect throw. And Reek really turned on the gas
with 9:09 left in the first.
The midfield stripe. So with 9:09 to go in the first quarter, Elbert County 14, Athens Christian 0. So we will kick off for the 3rd time. As they are huddled, a little extended huddle. So now they're making their way out there, and Athens Christian still in the huddle. I'll go over those scenarios again, as I've noticed some of you are trying to understand it, because it took me, I had to read it 3 or 4 times. I'll read it to you again in a little bit, because right now you haven't completely digested it yet.
Stu, I don't know really if I have myself, but I do know if Commerce wins, we're in the...
If Commerce wins, it's easy. They're first, we're second, Ravens third. It's those other scenarios that makes it confusing.
And no matter what, we're going to play teams from Region 5 to start out.
So Brandon kicks a line drive over their head, and it's going to roll all the way to the 5. He picks it up, looking for somewhere to go, and we're going to finally tackle him around the 17-yard line.
Pretty good return right there for a ball that went over his head.
Ethan Frisbee on the tackle, along with Colson Brown.
Number 53, Ethan Frisbee.
So Athens Christian in their wing T will take it from the 18-yard line. Exactly 9 minutes left in the first, and we're up 14-0 on a fumbled kickoff and a 71-yard. I'm not going to call it a bomb, but it was a deep slant, perfectly thrown. Wiggins wants to throw to the right and does, and we hit him immediately. Riante really laid the wood to him at the 20-yard line. They'll mark it at the 21. Pickup of maybe 2, and we have our first flag of the night.
Let's see what we got here. Don't really know.
I would think it was holding.
Number 10, Jordan Rosa.
Had good call, Stu.
Yeah, he rolled to his right. He had a lot of linemen, and I don't know if it was Gilbert Fortson was trying to get there, and
on Athens Christian, it was declined.
And they grabbed his jersey, and he couldn't get there.
Already you see Coach Jarvis and a little gamesmanship here by declining that penalty, Stuart. Coach Jarvis really, his heart was in this game, and not just for the guys in blue tonight.
Centavius Willis in there. A counter play, and we read it perfectly, and Gilbert on the tackle at the 22, no gain. So we'll have a 3rd and 8, 3rd and 7 coming up now.
That was a nice looking play, Stuart. They really ran a nice counter which is what you would expect from a
Devil
team
fans, it is
to do that,
third
like Athens Christian. And boy, that if Gilbert doesn't make that tackle, he's got some yards now.
7:49 clock running. We're leading 14-0, 3rd and 7. And the fullback moves, but they're not going to call it, and they throw a bomb downfield, and it's complete to number 11 down the sideline, and Centavius had to make the tackle. That could have been a touchdown.
Number 11, Bryson Campbell for
Had him beat down the sideline. Quarterback made a great throw right on the money.
Their fullback jumped, and they didn't call it.
Tackle
I mean,
number
it
81,
jumped
Centavius Willis.
a lot, which we may see some of that tonight.
1st and 10 on the 40.
39-yard pass play for the Eagles. They are in Blue Devil territory.
On our 40, 1st and 10. Wiggins counter again to number 24 with a hole, and Gilbert in on the tackle. But a 5-yard pickup to the 35.
Connor Zwern, number 24, on the carry.
To what I still
42
when I saw that line of
tackle.
scrimmage walked up there, Stuart, I said, you know, that looks
Brings
pretty
up a second
doggone
down,
good
5
right
yards
there.
to go.
And they've opened up a few holes. They're using a lot of counters and things like that, but they've thrown the ball really well.
2 of them are rather large. So they tried up the middle, no going there.
Gilbert on the bottom of that. Along
Jordan
with
Roasted, number 10
Sims.
on the carry.
Yeah, Jarrell looking for big things out of him.
Tackled
He
by
may
Gilbert
be,
Fortson.
he's a freshman, and he's got some Jalen Carter stuff.
Yeah, he's got to really work hard to really understand that and really commit to working hard. He can go someplace.
He's got all the stuff you need, that's for sure. 3rd and 5 from our 35. Clock at 5:57 running. We're up 14-0. Wiggins takes it and gives it to the fullback, and JT just literally stops him 4 yards behind. DJ Rayford comes in.
24, Connor Zwern on the carry.
And I think Riante really is the one that ended the play. He came
Number
in
3,
full
Jermaine Sims
speed
on the tackle.
and really
Brings that fourth down.
put the shoulder pad to him. Pretty vicious there. But he could have went down. He saw him coming. He was still trying to
Eli Harris,
get another yard or
number 8,
two
back deep
or
for the Devils.
fight his way out of the tackle. And Riante made him pay for it. So it's 4th and 3, and Athens Christian will punt. Eli is standing on the 15. A low line drive, and it's going to roll all the way down to the 2-yard line. He kicked it away from Eli. He couldn't get there. It was a line drive, and it hit about the 15 and rolled all the way to the 2. So we'll be in a deep hole here. Let's see what our offense can do from out of their end zone.
Wow, that's 2 times when their kicking game really looked good for them. And, well, we are deep in back there right now.
Yeah,
The Devils will start
Our
their
backfield
drive 1st and 10 on the 2-yard line.
will be 5:03 left in the first. 14-0. They just punted again. Now we've got Javen in, and we give it to Jakar with a little hole up the middle, and he's going to somebody grabbed his ankle at the 10, but he falls,
Barnett on the carry.
skips a little up to the 15. They'll mark it dead on the 15, so a first down for Higginbotham Paint and Body. And we've had a couple of 3-and-outs for Bill Daughtry already.
Tackled by number 3, Drew Whitlock.
Jakari has gotten better and better with vision this season, and look for a lot next year from him.